ever wonder about the brilliant performers lost to the sands of time, the actors and artists who poured their hearts into their craft only to be overlooked or forgotten by mainstream recognition. This is the story of those unsung heroes, uh, the talents that Hollywood, for whatever reason, didn't fully appreciate in their lifetime. Uh, Edward G. Robinson, a name synonymous with gangster films, consistently delivered captivating performances, yet never received a competitive Academy Award nomination. His talent was undeniable, but the industry often confined him to a single typecast. Similarly, Dorothy Dandridge uh, broke barriers as the first African American woman nominated for Best Actress, but systemic racism limited her opportunities and prevented her from reaching her full potential. Anna Mae Wong faced constant prejudice, often passed over for lead roles in favor of white actresses in yellowface. Despite her talent, she was forced to seek work in Europe to find roles that truly showcased her abilities. Hedy Lamarr, celebrated for her beauty, was also a brilliant inventor, co-creating a radio signaling device that laid the groundwork for modern Wi-Fi. This contribution was largely ignored until late in her life, when John Cazale, despite appearing in only 5 films, graced some of the most critically acclaimed movies of the 1970s. The Godfather films, The Conversation and The Deer Hunter. His nuanced performances were consistently overshadowed by more prominent co-stars. Buster Keaton, a silent film pioneer, saw his career decline with the advent of sound, his creative independence stifled by studio control. Selma Ritter, the prolific character actress, earned 6 Academy Award nominations, but never won, often viewed as a reliable supporting player rather than a star. John Cassavetes, considered the father of American independent cinema, often struggled to fund his projects, his experimental approach misunderstood by mainstream studios. Sesu Hayakawa, a pioneering Asian American actor, achieved leading man status in Hollywood, but his career suffered as anti-Asian sentiment grew. Paul Robeson, a multi-talented performer, was blacklisted for his political beliefs, effectively ending his career. Having Daniel, the first African American to win an Academy Award, faced segregation and limited roles throughout her career. Charles Laughton directed only one feature film, The Night of the Hunter, a masterpiece that was initially a commercial failure. Sterling Hayden, a rugged character actor, often expressed his dislike for the acting profession, leading to a somewhat erratic career. Jean Seberg, a rising star, was targeted by the FBI due to her political activism. Sal Mineo, a promising young actor, struggled to transition into adult roles, and his career was tragically cut short. Divine occult icon gained mainstream recognition late in life, proving his versatility as an actor. Anton Yelkin, a talented actor, died at a young age, leaving behind a legacy of promising work. And Michael K. Williams, known for his iconic role as Omar Little, was consistently overlooked by award shows. Eartha Kitt, a trailblazing performer, faced professional repercussions for speaking out against injustice. Billie Holiday, a jazz legend, faced discrimination and was often relegated to supporting roles. Roscoe Arbuckle, a silent film star, saw his career destroyed by scandal despite being exonerated. Warren Oates, a gritty character actor, often chose challenging roles over mainstream success. James Wong Howe, a pioneering cinematographer, faced discrimination throughout his career. Oscar Micheaux, a pioneer of independent cinema, produced and directed over 40 films, providing a platform for Black stories during segregation. Alice D. Blaché is considered the first female director, yet her contributions were largely forgotten for decades. Lois Weber, another pioneering female director, faced challenges in a male-dominated industry. Maya Deren, a key figure in avant-garde cinema, operated outside the commercial system, advocating for film as an art form. Frances Farmer, a talented actress, saw her career derailed by personal struggles and sensationalized media coverage. Veronica Lake, a glamorous star, faded into obscurity after a series of personal and professional setbacks. Jean Tierney, a beautiful and talented actress, faced personal tragedies and was often limited by her typecast. Montgomery Clift, pioneer of method acting, struggled with personal demons and saw his career cut short. Edward G. Robinson, despite his talent, never received the recognition he deserved. Peter Lorre, a unique and versatile actor, was often typecast and relegated to supporting roles. These are just a few examples of the many talented performers who were overlooked or underappreciated during their lifetimes. So their stories serve as a reminder that talent doesn't always guarantee success, and that the history of cinema is filled with forgotten stars. Who do you think deserves more recognition? Let us know in the comments, but with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye. Thanks.